Welcome back. Today we are reading chapter 24 from the Ruby Code by Jessica Khoury. Chapter 24, Ash. I gasp, stepping out from behind Tats. Ruby? Suddenly, she's there, a red hologram projected in front of the building. She stands 20 feet tall, her expression fierce, her pale ponytail flowing behind her. She looks terrifying. The guys around me exchange uneasy looks. What is that thing? Tats mutters. I don't like this. Well, what do you know? Another replies in a drawling southern accent. I believe it's the AI Haig is after. It must have taken control of the HQ's security matrix. I grin. Knowing Ruby, she didn't just take over their security systems. She took over everything, the way she did in Times Square. I nearly peed my pants when I woke up and saw her face staring at me from everywhere. But then my grin fades. Why is she here? She's supposed to be running away from these jerkbags, not waltzing through their virtual front door. Ruby, I shout. What are you doing? Get out of oomph! Tats cuffs me on the back of my head. Shut up, kid. Ruby's hologram snarls and she points a finger at Tats. From somewhere along the building's roofline, a red laser cuts through her avatar, as if projected from her fingertip. It races up the grass, sizzling as it burns a line across the ground, right toward Tats. With a scream, he scrambles away, the laser pursuing him until he's cornered against the outer wall. There it stops, searing a hole into the dirt between his feet. I can see the sweat on his face from here. His snake tattoo twists around his neck like it's going to strangle him. Nobody touches the boy, Ruby roars. Or what, says a soft voice. You'll cut us in half? A hand slides around my neck, and I feel something hard, cold, and metallic against my throat. A gun. It's an old-school, ugly thing with no electronic chips for Ruby to hack. My eyes roll upward to the tall figure behind me. Politician's perfect hair with silver streaks. Check. Voice cool with command. Check. Murdery vibes. Check. It's Haig, the boss man himself. Where the heck did he come from? He's wearing a black turtleneck and black pants, not tactical gear like the others. I wonder if anyone's ever told him that's like basic villain outfit number 1. Hello, 794, Haig says, watching her intently. Welcome home. Her avatar goes rigid, her face betraying little emotion, but the lights along the sidewalk suddenly flare brighter, humming with energy overload. I lock eyes, not with her avatar, but with the small security camera over the doors, the one she must be using to watch us. I don't dare speak, not with Haig's gun digging into my jaw, but I plead with my eyes. I beg her to get out of here. She's only making things worse. There's no point to both of us being captured. Let him go, Haig, Ruby says. He has nothing to do with any of this. Nothing to do with it? Haig's other hand ruffles my hair in a gross imitation of a proud dad. Why, Ash brought you right to me. I'd say that's something. I swallow. Carefully. That gun is really cold. I've taken control of your entire facility, Ruby says, including all those servers in your basement, and every secret stored on them. So here's what's going to happen. You'll let Ash go, Haig, or I will deliver every bite of info in this place to a dozen different government agencies. You'll be in prison within an hour. No, 794. Haig's hand tightens in my hair, pulling it by the roots until my eyes water. I'll tell you what's going to happen. You will lower your defenses and turn over complete control of your program to my team, or your little friend here will join that traitor Locke. I shut my eyes for a moment, trembling. I'm too scared to even be embarrassed by the tears in my face. None of this feels real. I should be in school right now, bored brainless over algebra, counting down the minutes to lunch. Instead, Here I am, with my hair being pulled out by an unhinged arms dealer, my life balanced on a trigger. My only hope is in the hands of the most powerful artificial intelligence ever built. And if I'm honest, I don't know what I want her to do. If she stands firm, Haig might murder me. If she doesn't, he will give her to someone who used her to hurt millions of people, which is obviously way worse. Call me selfish or cowardly or whatever, but I kinda don't want to die either. When I open my eyes again, they're still locked in a standoff. It seems neither one will give in. Then Haig says, I don't like to be kept waiting, 794. You know that. He flicks something on the gun. Stop! Ruby screams. Her hologram wavers, the lights along the ground whining. One by one, they overload, popping their bulbs. A dozen lasers shoot from the building, scorching erratic lines in the grass. One razors through the hull of the hovercopter, burning into the metal. The Synthios agents yell and dance out of the laser's paths while Ruby's hologram shoots up another 20 feet into the air. Her face is livid, and twin axes appear in her hands, her favored weapons from the glass realm. A sign she's ready to decimate whatever enemy is stupid enough to cross her. Haig doesn't even flinch as Ruby wreaks havoc on the place. If you know me at all, 794, Haig says, his voice hard, you know I don't ask twice. The laser shut off and Ruby lets out a howl of anger. She hurls the axes, the holograms glitching as the weapons hurtle through the air. They flicker, then fade just before they reach Haig. Pathetic, Haig murmurs. Your emotion makes you weak. This isn't the weapon I created. You're a pitiful copy. Surrender, and the boy will go home safely. She looks at me. Oh man, do I want to sob like a baby and beg her to save me. I am about 2 heartbeats away from passing out from sheer terror. Some IRL hero I am. But if she surrenders, Haig will make her do awful things and hurt a lot of people. Plus, he'll destroy Ruby herself, just like Locke was afraid of. Maybe she's a computer program, but she's not just a computer program. She's a living creature, the first of her kind. I can't ask her to destroy herself for me. I shake my head, pleading with my eyes that she'll keep fighting, but Ruby just deflates. You win, Matthew Haig, she says softly. What? No! The lights all flicker out. Her avatar freezes in place, then vanishes. The ground around the building falls silent. She'll still beat you, I stammer. She's got a plan, you'll see. Shut up, Haig says. He puts a hand to a small receiver in his ear, then nods. She did it. We have her isolated and deactivated. Let's wrap this up, men. Tats grabs me and pulls out a needle. What is that? What are you? Stop! He jabs it into my leg. Then everything, the terrified knot in my belly, the world around me, fades away. You think Ruby will be able to still save Ash and herself? I hope we find out soon. See you on the next page.